ASAP Rocky deeply emotional watching as he reads RiRi's breakup letter. The room was quiet, too quiet. The kind of silence that doesn't just sit in the air, but presses against your chest, making it hard to breathe. ASAP Rocky sat alone in the dimly lit living room, his phone face down on the table, untouched for hours. The city lights flickered faintly through the windows, but tonight, even New York felt distant, cold, unfamiliar. Something was off. He had felt it all day. No calls. No texts. No, baby, I'm on my way. No laughter echoing through the house. Just silence. And then he saw it. A single envelope resting on the marble counter. His name written on it. Rakim. Not babe. Not my love. Not even Rocky. Just Rakim. His heart dropped instantly. He froze for a moment, staring at it like it might disappear if he blinked. But it didn't. It sat there, heavy, almost threatening. Slowly, he walked over. Each step felt heavier than the last. He picked it up. His hands were already trembling. Please don't be what I think it is, he whispered under his breath. But deep down, he already knew. Broken heart the letter. He sat down. Carefully. Like the weight of what he was about to read could break him. He opened the envelope, slowly, almost afraid to tear it. Inside was a folded letter. Her handwriting. Soft. Familiar. Beautiful. And painful. He unfolded it. Took a deep breath. And began to read. Rakim. He stopped immediately. His eyes shut tight. A tear slipped out before he even read the second line. Why you calling me that, he whispered, shaking his head. He forced himself to continue. I've been trying to find the right words for days now, maybe even weeks. But the truth is, there's no easy way to say this. His jaw tightened. His breathing got heavier. I love you. I always will. But love hasn't been enough lately. He froze. Completely still. Like time had stopped. No, 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 he muttered. His voice cracked. Somewhere along the way, we started losing each other. The conversations got shorter, the distance got longer, and the things we used to fix together, we started ignoring. He lowered the paper for a moment. Staring blankly ahead. Memories flooded his mind. Late nights laughing. Studio sessions. Her voice calling his name. Her smile. Why didn't you tell me, he whispered. I didn't want to hurt you. I kept hoping things would go back to how they used to be. But the more I held on, the more I realized I was holding on alone. That line. That line shattered him. Alone, he repeated, his voice breaking completely. A tear dropped onto the letter, smudging the ink. Crying faced the breaking point. His hands started shaking uncontrollably now. He wiped his face, but the tears wouldn't stop. He kept reading. You're an incredible man, Rakim. You've given me memories I'll carry forever. But I need peace. I need clarity, and right now, I can't find that with us. He let out a deep, painful breath. Like something inside him had just cracked. I could have fixed it, he whispered. I would have fixed everything. This isn't anger. This isn't hate. This is me choosing myself, for the first time in a long time. He dropped his head. His shoulders started shaking. Tears streaming freely now. I hope one day you understand. And I hope one day, you forgive me. He couldn't see clearly anymore. Everything was blurred. Goodbye, Rakim. Broken heart silence. Then collapse. The letter slipped from his hands. Falling gently onto the floor. But Rocky didn't move. He just sat there. Staring into nothing. Completely broken. Then suddenly, he leaned forward, covering his face. And that's when it hit him. Hard. He broke down. Not the quiet kind of crying. Not the controlled kind. No. This was different. Raw. Painful. Uncontrollable. The kind of crying that comes from deep inside your chest, the kind that makes your whole body shake. Why didn't you tell me? He kept repeating. Why didn't you fight for us? His voice cracked over and over again. Of the aftermath. Minutes passed. Maybe hours. Time didn't matter anymore. The house felt empty now. Too big. Too quiet. Too final. He looked back at the letter on the floor. Slowly, painfully, he picked it up again. Reading those last words one more time. Goodbye, Rakim. He swallowed hard. Tears still falling. But this time, he didn't fight them. He just let them fall. Thought balloon a love that changed everything. That night, nothing felt the same. Not the music. Not the house. Not even himself. Because the truth was. It wasn't just a breakup. It was the end of a chapter he thought would last forever. And as he sat there, holding that letter close to his chest, ASAP Rocky realized something that hurt more than anything else. Sometimes, love isn't enough to make someone stay. Broken heart. ASAP Rocky deeply emotional watching as he reads RiRi's breakup letter. Broken heart, loudly crying face. The room was unusually quiet. Too quiet. The kind of silence that doesn't just sit in the air, it presses on your chest, making every breath feel heavier than the last. ASAP Rocky sat alone on the edge of the bed, his phone face down beside him, untouched for hours. The world outside was still moving, calls, messages, headlines, but inside that room, time had completely stopped. Because in his hands was a letter. A letter he never thought he'd receive. A letter from her. RiRi. Broken heart, the letter that changed everything. At first, he didn't even open it. He just stared at her handwriting on the envelope. He recognized it instantly. The same handwriting from little notes she used to leave, on mirrors, on pillows, inside his bags before trips. Back when everything felt unbreakable. But something about this letter felt different. He could feel it. His hands trembled slightly as he finally slid his finger under the seal. And just like that, everything changed. Crying face Rocky.